Greetings, gamers, and welcome back to the LEGO Movie 2 video game. And it's time to start Middle Zealand, which is this world, which is essentially the world of knights. Hi, Shadow. So, today we're going to do our best to do this entire level like we did the Old West. And special thanks again to our friends over at Warner Brothers for providing a copy of this game. And I am playing as Robin Hood.
Oh, Robin Hood.
Robin of Locksley. Yes.
Yeah, he does look a little Robin Hood-y.
So, there's horses, there's knights, and skeletons. So if you guys have played the LEGO sets from years of yore, the 1980s, you'll be right at home here.
I feel like I would have named this planet more like Middle, instead of Middle Zealand, I would have named it like Middle Ages or something planet. I don't know. Yeah,
because I mean, there's really no Lord of the Ring representation in this. I mean, I poked around here before. I didn't see any elves. I didn't see any dwarves. There's orcs and knights and ladies in the woods.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see an elf.
Not so sure. We'll see. We'll see. You can explore to your heart's content. I'm just hanging out here in the town. I'm gonna get me a medieval sword for Robin Hood, and a bow, because I don't believe we have a bow. There we go. Wooden bow. And...
oh, looks like I have...
Wildstyle.
Wildstyle, but I have bows and arrows right now?
Well, you have to equip the bows and arrows.
Well, I have it on my back right now. It's like, I have a little
oh, yeah!
pouch with arrows.
That's kind of cool. I never saw that before. That's pretty interesting.
I don't know if I switch to a different character, if I'll have, like, bow and arrow on my back.
Aye. And, just so I can get this out of the way, guys and gals, we're gonna buy the brick for this world first, so Amber and I aren't searching for it later, like, where's that last brick? Got it now. There we go.
That one's out of the way.
That's right. Totally out of the way. And we'll save the race until the end, because last time the race kind of froze things, and I want Amber and I to be able to play as much as we want, and then one of us can decide who does the race later. Oh,
okay, so the races are not two-player friendly, really?
No, I don't think so. I think it causes the game to freeze. So it looks like you're beating up an orc? It's Benny?
I really don't see who I was beating up. They came at me, so
They came at you from behind.
I showed them who was boss. Yeah. Benny is so boss.
There we go. Robin Hood has bow and arrow now. I'm happy. Oh, he does a flip! Nice! I have found another yonder brick.
It looks like it's made Marion, maybe? No, it doesn't look... The ancient tree once brought peace and harmony to this land, but now a dark power has taken hold. Can you remove the dark vines from the tree?
Maybe it's supposed to be an elf. I mean, they're living here in the forest.
So maybe it is Middle Zealandy.
But
oh, wait.
Do you remember what Middle Zealand people looked like in the LEGO movie? They looked very Lord of the Rings-ish. This looks very LEGO... Like, I remember what the girls looked like in the LEGO set. The Kingdom one. They were a wee bit different.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. I guess I'll have to keep playing it to see.
I mean, it's cool. I love the music here. Like,
I like it. I like the Robin Hood. I would have called it Planet Locksley.
I like that.
Robin of Locksley.
Robin of Locksley.
I guess I can talk to this person. So the dark force is banished on behalf of all forest folk. I thank you, brave knights, Sir Benny.
Sir Benny? Did it say Sir Benny, or you added
that in?
Alright. Okay, that's pretty sweet. It's dope. Alright, looks like there's another brick around here. I'm getting used to using the map. Everybody always used to be like, oh, Kwings really bad at finding stuff with the map.
Can I just say that I'm a little bit Lord of the Rings out? So, yeah. Like, I actually prefer, I mean, I've never seen, since they made Robin Hood with Errol Flynn and then the Fox Robin Hood with Disney, I've never seen a really good Robin Hood movie since then.
What about the one with Kevin Costner in the 90s?
I didn't like that movie.
Did you see it?
Yeah, it was like a parody movie.
No. Not Robin Hood Men in Tights. Robin Hood, the 1990s movie. Oh my gosh, I need to show you that.
What 1990s movie?
Oh, it was big.
Have been as good as the Disney Fox animated one or the Errol Flynn one.
I mean, why do you think that they made a parody called Robin Hood Men in Tights? That was based on the 90s Robin Hood movie because it was so iconic. Yeah.
Iconic? I've never heard of it in my whole life.
That's because there's been so many other Robin Hood movies, like, the past 20 years. I will show it to you.
I really did like the most recent King Arthur movie. That was awesome.
Alright,
maybe we'll have to do that for our, review thing.
Oh yeah, Kwings at the movies. Yeah, totally.
Well, I don't know. It might have mild swearing.
Well, I mean, I would like to... I'm in a medieval mood. I wish there was more medieval games that are, you know, kid appropriate, but there really isn't.
It's not... I mean...
I've wanted them to make a Lego Knights game for like 20 years, and they still haven't.
I feel like even in the 80s and 90s, though, like once in a while, they would put one crass word in there once in a great while, like even in some of the iconic, like 80s movies that people watch. But it wasn't as bad as today, where they just do it like every other word.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Nice job! You found another brick. I found one too. We're just
talking about like Ghostbusters, Star Wars, things that people think of as like movies they watch with their kids. If you really watch the movie, once in a while they actually do have like a swear in there. Insane. Okay.
I found a catapult.
I'm sorry.
Catapult that does absolutely nothing.
I feel like Benny goes in this, like, in this world. I don't know why, he just looks like he's...
Space Benny works in medieval land. Alright, I'll bite. That's cool.
I really like... This music is pretty cool.
I know, isn't it? It's like...
It makes me feel like I'm in a Robin Hood movie somehow. So you're saying they made a Robin Hood movie in the 90s?
Yeah, it starred Kevin Costner.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine Robin Hood sounding like Kevin Costner. It's so weird.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was... I'm trying to remember, like, there was some really iconic stuff. I shall retire and write a book about my adventures.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sir Knight.
Man, Amber, you're just slaying it. We've got 11 bricks already, and we're only 7 minutes in? Wow.
Thank you, Sir Benny.
Sir Benny is just destroying everything.
Well, I mean, I don't want to be weird, but, I mean, you can call this episode whatever you want, but I'd call it...
Medieval fun with the Kwings.
No, I'd call it Sir Benny. That's fine. Medieval fun with the Kwings. Whatever.
I mean, the only medieval character I've found so far is the Robin Hood character.
You know, they actually... like found like a site where they believe like it's possible they found the resting place of
Robin of Locksley
and somebody named Little John or something.
Nice.
Yeah, it's possible that...
Well, you know what they say, all folklore is based on some truth. So
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it was pretty... I mean, it was based on... I mean, the whole environment that Robin Hood was based on has to do with King Arthur when he went off to the Crusades and left his kingdom to his, you know, brother to look after, but then his brother, like, steals the power, and, you know, that actually really did happen, though.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, you wonder, like, who was really looking out for the little guy during that time. And, you know, you never know. Maybe there was somebody who was trying to help.
I'm gonna break medieval protocol. Modern technology!
But if you think about it, it probably wasn't just at... you know, Robin of Locksley or whatever, like, was looking out for... I mean, he was probably looking out for the little guy, but back in that day, people had something what was called honor, and if somebody was trying to, like, usurp the king's throne, if they were loyal to the king, they probably wouldn't want to, you know, stand for it. Oh, yeah. You know? If you became an outlaw, like at the end of Fox Robin Hood, he said, an outlaw is now my in-law. Because he was related to Maid Marian, so he actually married Maid Marian, so... I don't know, it's like, because he was an outlaw of the fake king, he was actually...
Oh, brick!
In with the real king, you know? Loyal to the real king means you were an outlaw.
Yeah. But yeah, I would, if Traveler's Tales is listening, I would love a Lego Knights game. I mean, it's a property that they're still supporting. And it would be great to see a video game made of it.
Oh my gosh, that would be so awesome.
Well, I remember, I might be wrong, but I think there was like a Lego Kingdoms game that was kind of like, you know, those real-time strategy thing that had the Lego Knights in it, along with Lego Samurais and stuff like that, but I don't feel like that counts as like a Lego Knight game. Like, a traditional Lego game in this sense, but like Lego Kingdoms, you know? That would be cool.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would totally
definitely.
buy that. As well as do early access of it, like we're doing here.
Are there any hats we can wear?
I don't know if there's any way to do any custom characters. I found an orc. I'm gonna talk to him. How you do it? Not afraid, you be Gork, not bite. My name Gork. Gork is warrior. Gork want not be warrior. Gork want to look like knight. Humans show Gork how to look like knight. Does that mean you want... Do I have a knight?
I forgot where we got the hat of friendship before.
Oh, the mask of friendship? I don't know.
It says no hat. It doesn't even give me the option for a hat.
Oh, I do have a knight. I have a knight. There we go. I didn't know I had a knight. Sweet. Wow, human person impressed Gork. Gork going to buy shiny suit, just like human. Okay.
Alright, I decided my weapon of choice is gonna be this fish that I hit people with.
You're gonna hit people with a giant fish? Why not? When in Rome. Well, I mean... never mind.
Yeah, when in
Locksley.
When in, jolly old England. Wait.
This is Middle Zealand, so I mean...
We're in England. This is Robin Hood!
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, no, they have Robin Hood. I don't... Speaking of Robin Hood, where'd he go? There he is.
Greetings, noble one. Do you have something to give to me?
You had something to give to him?
I knew it. The Queen would have me marry her. She's marrying Batman.
Ha!
Well, thanks anyway. The Systar System sounds like fun, I suppose.
That guy's voice is pretty cool.
I think he's supposed to be like Lancelot. That's what I would think.
Greetings, traveler. I am the King of Middle Zealand. Welcome
He has a
to
cool
my
voice.
realm. I am currently awaiting the return of the hero's sword. It was lost long ago when some Michael the Mindless fell into the moat. That's the watery thing around the castle.
Okay.
There's a moat?
So we have to get back his sword that's in the moat.
So I guess he's supposed to be Arthur, or Arthurian, or whatever.
Yep. Oh, it's probably in here then.
Found a brick, but I missed it.
How do you swim again?
Hit circle, and you'll dive, and then you just swim around.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, I guess there's more than one moat.
Oh my goodness.
I know it's hard to see.
No, it's just like my class today was very heavy. Like we have a ton of stuff that's due next week.
Ah. Heavy is like just like overwhelmed heavy,
Yeah.
or how would I go in the moat? Is this it?
I guess I'm using a Back to the Future reference or whatever they.
Heavy.
Oh, that's so heavy, Doc.
I don't mind Back to the Future references.
Well, it's like I guess its slang was used back then. Whoa! I came up here. Benny is gonna grab the sword from the stone.
Benny will be the true king then.
The once and future king.
Benny!
Wait, I can't grab it?
You must be worthy.
Oh, all I had to do was break the... Oh.
Well, somebody got it. I don't know who.
Oh, you had Robin Hood get it, I think.
Robin of Locksley. No, it says we both have it.
It's fine.
Let us see if I can return it to the king, though. I am a thief, after all.
Yeah, but a gentleman one.
Yeah. Depends on the movie.
What? What do you mean? Robin Hood is always good.
Sometimes.
You know, there was a movie where they were gonna make Robin Hood a bad guy. It was one of the recent movies. that came out. Not by recent, I mean like 10 years ago or something.
That's recent? Okay.
Like 2000 or something. I
2000s.
can't remember the guy that was playing Robin Hood, but I saw on a video online that the guy who they had as the lead, he was some Hollywood actor. He refused.
What is that?
Whoops, sorry.
I'll tell you after this.
Sword. Truly, you are the one of whom the ancient prophecy foretold.
I am?
My eternal thanks to you.
I'm sorry. Well, we got the hero sword.
Now then, I am seeking an object of great power. Admittedly, I may not know exactly what it is or what it does. However, it certainly looks important.
Well, that's something.
Please take this royal decree to bring me the thing of power, for it holds great power. Sir Stackerbrick will assist you with this quest.
Okay, thank you, King of Middle Zealand.
We have a royal decree. All right, back to your story.
Oh, I just was watching this video on YouTube and they were saying how the actor who originally auditioned for the part, when he started basically like, you know, coming up to the set and they were telling him, oh no, we're doing a different take and we're gonna show how Robin Hood was actually a bad guy. He got so upset because he doesn't believe that Robin Hood was a bad guy, you know?
Nice job.
He believed that in history that Robin Hood had to do what he did to help people.
Yep.
So he got very upset.
He got triggered.
And he told them that they better change the script back to make Robin Hood a good guy, and they changed the entire script back for him. I don't know which person it was, but it was one of the movies that came out in like the 2000s. They originally wrote Robin Hood as a bad guy, but the lead actor forced them to write it back as a good guy. Because they were gonna do some kind of like modern thing where they're showing that Robin Hood really... You know how they do this modern thing that shows that heroes really aren't heroes, everyone's really bad, there's no real good in the world,
yeah,
kind of thing. It's kind of the way that things are going today. Where they're like, oh, there weren't really any good people that ever stood up for anyone in history. It's like, yeah, there were. So...
Not everyone was corrupt. There were people that always stood up against, like, injustice. That's what made them heroes.
Yeah, but they want to kind of make movies today like there were no heroes.
Of course.
And the world has always been terrible, but it's actually not true. But whatever this actor guy he was, he got very triggered and he was like, no. He's like, I remember as a little kid, Robin Hood was always good and I don't believe in that.
I'm gonna do my Warcraft voice.
Yeah.
There are orcs blocking the bridge near the wizard's tower, frightening everyone in the village. Could you get rid of them? Teach him a lesson. Okay.
Okay, let's teach him a lesson, eh?
Let's go after some orcs. We'll beat them up with bows and arrows.
I feel like we're in two different worlds right now. We're in Middle-earth, and then we're also in England.
It's not really Middle... I'm telling you, this is not Middle-earth. There are no... Like, I remember the elven characters in, you know, the Lord of the Rings sets. They were, like, very sophisticated, you know, looking... The elves in here, it's very, like, Scottish in nature. Like those women in the forest.
Yeah.
If they can even be considered elves. You know?
Yeah.
This is the Lego set. Look at this dude. This is a tavern dude.
You know what this is? This is like if you and I tried to make Middle-earth out of the Legos that we currently have.
Yeah. Ah! Good work. That'll show them rascals not to trifle with us. Yes.
Yeah, don't trifle with us.
He's a blacksmith with his own blacksmith tavern. That's kind of cool.
But, I don't know. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
We're doing awesome.
Oh wait, we have to bring it to this guy.
Ooh, noble quest. I want to do noble quest.
All right, you do it.
No. I want to. I'll go with you.
I canceled, so you can talk to him.
Oh, I just wanted to get my horse because I want to go with you.
Yeah. No. Oh, you're gonna get your own horse, cause.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my own. Nope, I'm getting a raptor.
All right, I'm getting on this horse, and then I'm gonna talk to him. Oh no.
I'll talk to him.
Okay.
Bring me the king's royal decree, and I shall assist ye on a noble quest. Ah, yes. This decree appears to be in order. But what would the king want with such a thing? Such a foul item can only rest in the darkest dungeon in the land, in the firm grasp of the Night Lord himself. Fear not, however, for I have won many a jousting tournament. This will be no challenge.
Okay.
Come, We must besiege the ruined city.
Let us besiege it. I want my bow and arrow again.
Alright, you're on your raptor.
I'm on my raptor.
And I on my noble steed.
Let us make haste!
Alright, Luke. You went this way. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for you or I'll be there already.
No, it's fine.
I can attack things with my raptor.
I see it. I see it here. Did I take that guy's horse?
Yeah, probably. You're making him run.
Was he supposed to be on this horse? Did I seriously take his horse?
Not anymore. Uh-oh. Trouble is afoot.
I'm riding all princely on this horse because it's like, I'm not really helping.
Where are the orcs? I'm being attacked. I don't really see anybody.
There's one here. Stuck in the wall.
Well, that's not great. Get him! Oh good, at least he died, because sometimes when characters are stuck in a wall, that's bad.
Basically, I was working on this menu thing all weekend last weekend, and I was so worried about it, and then Luke was sitting there helping me. He had to help me with my project.
Look how slow the contest guy is.
Oh. Yeah,
what?
he's walking. Well, maybe he's tiptoeing around because he's worried about orcs.
Nah, I don't think so. He's kind of lame.
Well, I was just thinking, like, I don't know, Middle Zealand, etc.
Inside the dungeon. Shall we knock?
Middle Earth. Middle Earth was supposed to be a long time ago, so was Middle Zealand. Like, most of the...
It would take a great siege weapon to breach this gate. Some form of catapult would be beneficial to our cause. Perhaps there's one nearby. Search the area. I shall stand watch.
Okay.
No, I was gonna say, if it was King Arthur, then actually there's no telling how old, how close to Middle Zealand you would be, because King Arthur, there's no way to know how old he actually was. He could have been a really ancient king, actually.
Yeah, he could have been.
But I believe some people believe he actually was a king of what is now England.
Whoa!
But it might have not actually been a real country yet.
Okay, that didn't work. I found the catapults, but something's not right.
Okay.
Let me try.
I don't know where the catapult is. Well, there's so many arrows going everywhere.
Yeah.
Benny's freaking out.
The catapult is glowing green. I think we can scan it.
Wait, you can actually...
You can scan items? I didn't know that. They didn't show us that in the game. Did they?
Luke,
oh, yes, they did.
I broke the catapult.
Oh, that's fine. You can break as many catapults as you want. I think I'm supposed to build one. I mean, they showed us it in the game kind of briefly.
That's what you can do in LEGO Worlds, is scan items and then build them.
Yeah, this is LEGO Worlds. It's more or less LEGO Worlds. Catapult away! Whoops, whoops, whoops. My bad. My bad. There we go.
Oh, that's what you were supposed to do.
Aye.
Build a catapult right there.
I want my bow and arrow again.
Should I be somebody other than Benny? Because I'm having fun as Benny.
Play as Benny. I mean, we have another night now, but who plays Benny?
Benny's having fun.
Nothing can stand in our way now. Go forth into the dungeon and retrieve the prize we seek. Oh, and I'm not afraid of the dark. I just prefer not to enter.
Okay. Benny didn't waste any time going into the dungeon.
Yeah, I started going in immediately.
Okay. Yeah, see, as long as we don't do the race, it doesn't jam up. That's good to know. That's a danger fist thing.
So you think the movie in the 90s about Robin Hood was actually good?
I loved it. I thought it, I mean, you know, there were parts
Kevin Costner. I mean, he doesn't talk like a noble person.
Yeah, it was
weird.
Or maybe it was Russell Crowe. It was, I don't remember.
I think that's the movie I was talking about. The one where the guy changed the entire script.
That wasn't the 2000s. That was the 90s.
Well, whatever it was, there wasn't. I think that was the actor who did it. I think they were originally gonna make that a bad movie, make him a bad guy. He made them change the whole script. I think that's the movie I was talking about.
That's a really cool movie.
No, it was gonna be totally different.
No. I'm talking about the actual 90s Robin Hood was really good. I'm telling you.
Did that have? It was Russell Crowe's Irish, right? Because I thought the actor who did it was Irish.
I don't know. Maybe he is.
He's one of those tall, dark, and handsome types.
Ah.
Well, you probably shouldn't answer that as a man.
Yeah,
Okay.
I choose not to answer. Am I allowed to? This is a cool playset. Did we grab the item that we needed?
You're tall, cute, and sandy blonde and handsome.
And you're a tiny, adorable, gorgeous little blonde. It's very small.
Oh.
Very small.
Okay, I'll just stick with tiny and cute.
Tiny and cute works. Did we achieve what we needed to?
Oh, you've done it?
Yeah.
You have defeated the Night Lord?
Yep.
Let me see.
Why do they give him a lame voice?
Let me see.
Let me see. He's one of the peasants from Warcraft.
I always feel so weird trying to pretend. Like when I was a little kid, I would pretend.
King of power. Take this to the king at once.
Yeah.
I would have fun like imitating the voices and stuff, and then I found out later that apparently people from England get offended when I try to do an English
Why?
accent.
It's just an impression.
I know, I'm just trying to be the character, but
Our horse
people
is
get
gone.
really triggered.
Someone has stolen our horses.
Alright, now I'm gonna have to see that movie because I don't know. Whenever I think of Robin Hood, I always remember the Errol Flynn Robin Hood where they have the where they come down in the trees and
I thought, wasn't Douglas Fairbanks also like Robin Hood?
I don't know, but Basil, I think it was Basil Rathbone, the guy who did all those Sherlock Holmes movies and stuff. He played one of the bad guys in the Errol Flynn.
Found the thingy yet?
Sure.
I think it was
This
Basil.
thing, whatever it is filled with dark magic. Only one person in the land can dispose of an item such as this. Bring me the great wizard, Magisto.
Magisto. What about Merlin?
Whatever.
Magisto. What about the wizard from this? Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name.
Merlin?
No, not Merlin. From the Lego movie.
Oh
my gosh.
The guy who Morgan Freeman played?
Yes, that guy. I can't remember.
Starts with a V.
Vesuvius, I think
I
that's
don't think it's Vesuvius.
That's a volcano.
It starts with
I don't remember his name.
We have him unlocked in our other, like...
Volprix? I can't remember his name.
Vitruvius.
Vitruvius!
Yeah,
it sounds like Vesuvius, but it's Vitruvius, yeah.
Wow, that horse is pretty cool. Alright, so I'm over here.
I got really distracted. Benny just wanted to explore.
No, I just looked up on my phone when that guy was talking. It was called Robin Hood and the Prince of Thieves, and it was Kevin Costner.
Alright, so then there was another one...
With Russell Crowe.
With Russell Crowe.
Unless we're thinking Russell... Because he would make a great Robin Hood.
No. The guy I'm talking about, I think it was Russell Crowe's... Because they had his face on the video I was watching, I just couldn't think of his name. He had dark hair, so it definitely wasn't Kevin Costner.
I found Merlin.
I just...
And where are my men? What's that? The king has the thing of power, but it must...
Whoops! Cut off Merlin!
my... Kevin
And
Costner...
where are my pants? What's that? The king has the thing of power, but it must be destroyed, or the Night Lord will return. Take me to the king. We must hurry.
Yeah, we'll
We
hurry.
mustn't tarry.
Mustn't tarry.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Russell Crowe, 2010 Robin Hood movie.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's him.
That was the one that he was supposed to be a bad guy. And
You need to see, because, I mean,
changed it.
Russell Crowe ended up doing the horrible Waterworld movie, but before that, he did Robin Hood and
What?
the Prince of Thieves.
I
It
thought that
really
was
good.
Kevin Costner that did
Yeah, Kevin Costner was the 90s one.
Waterworld.
Yeah, he did. I'm saying Waterworld was horrible bomb.
Oh,
So, the Robin Hood movie that he did was really good.
I just don't... Okay, fine. I really liked... Okay, Field of Dreams used to be one of my favorite movies. I've watched it way too many times, so now it kind of is one of my favorites, but, you know, it had Kevin Costner, it had that one guy who played the voice of Darth Vader.
Oh, Amber, the bow is what makes you flip. Like, the bow is what made me, like, acrobatic. When you take the bow away, there's no...
Oh, so the bow gives you power.
Yeah, that's really cool.
My bow is my power.
Literally, yeah.
Alright, we're gonna have to watch all the Robin Hood movies now, Luke.
Marathon! What? What's going on? There's a dude behind the king. I can't get him.
I don't have the energy to watch any others than I've already seen, though.
I owe you my life. Your deeds have proven you most worthy of a knighthood.
Cool.
I dub thee... Well, just come up with your own name. Magister, please destroy this thing and put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
Walking around as Penny.
Yep, I'm guarding.
Cool, we can build a castle!
I'm guarding the castle walls.
23 of 25.
Well, the Fox Robin Hood movie is the movie that, because basically made Marion and, like, Robin Hood were so in love when they finally got together at the end. And they said they were going to be the happiest ever. She said that she was going to have 6 kids. And they were like, oh my gosh, 6. And they were like, yeah, of course 6. Because, like, we're, like, so happy and in love. We're going to have this giant family. And that's when I was a little kid and I watched that and I was like, I'm going to have 6 kids when I grow up, too.
Yikes. Could you,
So that's probably how many kids I'm going to have someday.
Help. Can you exit out, sweetie? So I'm gonna try. The race is the only thing I've noticed that like jams anything up. So we'll do the first race with the horse, and then I'm gonna bring in the raptor.
We welcome all challengers to see if they can best the race record. Think you can beat my time, do you?
I'm gonna miss Middle Zealand. This was a lot of fun.
I love the knights.
And they ruin it with the race music. So the race music is like the same everywhere you go.
Oh, that would have been cool if they had some heroic, like, medieval music to race to.
Yeah. It would.
Do I have to watch the Kevin Costner movie?
It's really good, I'm telling you. It was, I remember that.
How come I've never heard of it then?
Well, because you didn't watch a lot of 90s movies.
No, I didn't really have TV, but I mean, I had...
Blockbuster?
No, I never went to Blockbuster.
That's why you didn't hear of it.
The only times I ever went to Blockbuster is the few times I went to I could go to somebody else's house, and then they would...
It's criminal that they didn't watch... Robin Hood was a classic. Like, The Prince of Thieves?
My parents didn't watch any 90s movies.
No, I'm not.
Like...
No, I'm accusing your sleepover people of having no taste.
I've only been to... I only went to a few sleepovers, because usually I had homework.
Yeah, I only went to a few sleepovers,
to go, like, to sleepovers all the time, and I would always have to say no because I had homework to do. No one can beat the all-time record. It has stood up for 500 years.
Well, that's why we have a raptor.
No, I only had one friend that I actually went to a sleepover at her house, and she would have sleepovers all the time. She was on my soccer team. Actually, no. I went to another girl's house who was also on my soccer team, but I didn't really know her that well. She just invited the entire soccer team over. And then my other friends never really invited people over for sleepovers.
Yeah, that's what my friends were like too.
They just like invited... The only thing that we ever did was go to there to do homework or to practice for our orchestra stuff.
There we go! Raptor! Raptor is the way to go, people. Check it. And there we go! 100% complete!
If I could do my life over, I think I would have had a more exciting childhood. Instead of doing homework 24 hours a day, maybe I would have actually, like...
Yeah, I would have
tried to do something else.
I would have done more stuff, but... it is what it is. So, if you want to come in and say goodbye to Middle Zealand, we did it. We 100%ed this in 30 minutes. Yep.
How many more bricks do we have to get?
It's all done.
What?
Yeah, we got it all.
How do we do that?
Teamwork?
Wait, let's get up. What is that pink light over there, though?
Pink light? Where?
There's a pink glowy light over here. There it is. This is what I was...
Oh,
what is that?
That is that.
Oh, that's just the heart.
Well, it gives you, golden stuff. Like, it gives you important items. Wow, this thing is so
Oh,
good.
now I know that there's actually another...
Ow!
Sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. So let's see what other kinds of... What? Where did it go? It got stuck in the ceiling?
Yep, and it took our golden thing with... Oh, no, it put it up there. I was gonna say.
Hello.
Yeah, those are important because they give you mega relics. Yeah, mega relics.
It would have been cool if they put more characters from different storybooks like Ivanhoe, Lady of the Lake and stuff in this, but...
Oh, there are orcs nearby.
Maybe nobody would even know what books are anymore.
Yeah, so this is supposed to be the elves, Amber. Look, it's the luminescence stuff, like lighting the path to the trees. This is supposed to represent where the elves are. And I do remember the elves being in the Lego Knights collection, but they weren't prevalent. Like, there was like, okay, here's one elf set. It wasn't until the Lord of the Rings thing that the Lego Knights got a boost. Like, because they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna do more castles, we're gonna base it on Lord of the Rings. All kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I just wanted to try putting on like a... I don't know, I was gonna put on a jetpack and fly over the place to take a look at it, but... it's kind of hard to do. The trees in my way.
Yeah, there are a lot of trees.
Yeah, I mean, this area right here looks elfy.
Yep. Alright, so anyway, guys and gals, that is going to do it for this episode. We have 100%ed the Middle Zealand world together. So we hope you guys had a lot of fun. Join us next time as we go back out into space, and I believe we are going to... Let me double check that. I believe... So, Middle Zealand is now 100%. We are going to planet Unikitty!
Yay!
Oh boy. So, like, comment, subscribe, and again, tell us your favorite Lego Knights or medieval playset in the comment section below. And we will see you guys with more Lego goodness tomorrow. God bless and happy gaming!